Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Marco. In this video you will see
SOLIS. Wie heißt das noch?
MONTEVIDEO.
Montevideo.
Here we are again, traveling from Colonia del Sacramento to Montevideo with a bus. Montevideo is located on the northern bank of the Rio de la Plata. It was founded in 1724 by the Spanish as a strategic stronghold to control the Rio de la Plata region. Montevideo has a mix of architectural styles reflecting its history and cultural influences. The Ciudad Vieja, Old Town, is known for its colonial-era buildings, narrow streets, and iconic Plaza Independencia, which marks the beginning of the city's main avenue, 18 of July, 18 de Julio. And finally we reached the city, and we went for a walk.
Ah ja?
Ja, sie ist Pathologin.
Here the beautiful Palacio Salvo, one of the most iconic landmarks in Montevideo. It is located at an intersection of Plaza de la Independencia and Avenida 18 de Julio. It was designed by the Italian architect Mario Palanti. The Palacio Salvo was constructed between 1923 and 1928. Its original purpose was to serve as a luxurious hotel, but it was later converted into offices, apartments, and commercial spaces. Palacio Salvo is a twin building of Palacio Barolo in Buenos Aires. You can check it out in my Buenos Aires video. And here the Teatro SOLIS, an iconic cultural institution for the Ciudad Vieja in Montevideo and for Uruguay. Another major site is the Metropolitan Cathedral, located in the heart of Montevideo Ciudad Vieja. The Metropolitan Cathedral is the main Catholic church in the city. And here Plaza Zabala. It's an historic square located in the Ciudad Vieja. The centerpiece of Plaza Zabala is a statue of Bruno Mauricio de Zabala, which was installed in 1909 to commemorate the city's founder. From Plaza Zabala we walk towards the harbor. And this is the area around the harbor.
So, und natürlich.
Natürlich, was natürlich.
Du brauchst immer eine Hand zu haben. Auch nicht
Eine
so.
Hand?
Ja, so.
Wenn es fällt, ist es dein Handy.
Ja, das fällt nicht. Alles ist gut. Also, du musst etwas erzählen. Erzähl, wo sind wir?
Wie heißt das noch?
Montevideo.
Montevideo. In der Hoffnung, dass sie ein Restaurant finden.
Montevideo. Ja, wir suchen ein Restaurant.
Ja, aber alles macht zu, weil es ist Freitagabend, 18 Uhr. Nein, 18:25 Uhr, 26. Wie lange geht das noch?
One of the things that captivated us about Montevideo was the fascinating mix of architectural style, from colonial-era buildings in the Ciudad Vieja to the neoclassical designs along the Avenida 18 de Julio. The city offers a beautiful blend of old and new. However, we have to admit that we found the part of the Rambla near the Old Town a little less exciting. While the waterfront promenade offers stunning views of Rio de la Plata, we felt that it lacked the same energy and charm of the bustling city center. Now here is something that surprised us. In the Ciudad Vieja, which is the heart of the tourism in Montevideo, we discovered that most of the restaurants closed before 6 p.m. It was quite unbelievable. So for dinner, our options were limited to sandwiches or exploring less touristic areas. About the people. We found the people of Montevideo to be generally friendly and welcoming. However, we must admit that the warmth and hospitality we experienced in Buenos Aires, Argentina, were on a different level. There, we truly felt at home. We booked an appointment to visit Palacio Salvo, but they cancelled last minute, so we went to walk on the Rambla again. And the Rambla, it's very nice for joggers, but as you can see, there is not much else that you can do except of walking and jogging. So we waited for a local bus to go to Pocitos and see the Montevideo sign.
Du hast das Handy in die Hände so.
Ja, du hast gedrückt. So, und jetzt stehen wir hier. Hallo.
The Rambla there is nicer and there are more shops and restaurants around. Now let's talk about food and expenses. Montevideo is definitely a bit pricey. The cost of living and dining out can be higher compared to other places, including Germany. The quality of food we tried was generally okay, but nothing special. Not for the price. Here, the beautiful interior of the Iglesia San Francesco d'Assisi, the Church of St. Francis of Assisi. The interior is adorned with beautiful religious artwork, stained glass windows, and a peaceful ambiance. And here, one of our favorite spots in Montevideo, El Mercado del Puerto. Now, a relaxing walk in the city before you reach the hotel. The hotel was the biggest disappointment of the whole journey. We booked a 4-star hotel and expected a certain standard, but, well, it was really below our expectations, let's put it that way. The hotel is the Days Inn by WYNDHAM in Montevideo. We sent our complaint to WYNDHAM, but WYNDHAM forwarded to Days Inn, because Days Inn should manage the property anyway. Here a short summary of what we wrote. Upon arriving at the hotel, we immediately noticed that the room did not look like a 4-star accommodation as advertised. The walls were dirty and the curtains had noticeable stains. Additionally, the entire room and bathroom were in need of urgent renovation, with outdated furnishings and a general feeling of neglect. The room was not very clean, the windows looked like they had never been cleaned, not to mention the shower browser tabs covered in limestone stains. We paid for a breakfast that we didn't eat because the coffee was burnt and the breakfast pads had a moldy smell. Days Inn replied in Spanish and I asked permission to read their email, which they gave me. Estimado Marco, tenemos presente las mejoras que nos marcó, de hecho estamos trabajando ya en esa hace unos meses. Como comprenderá, después de 2 años sumamente difícil para el rubro, vamos mejorando cada punto en medio de lo posible. Garantizarle que entendemos y compartimos cada uno de los puntos marcados y plasmados en las imágenes y que trabajaremos en ellos. Well, at least the view from the hotel was nice. And from Montevideo Tres Cruces bus terminal, we took our bus to Punta del Diablo. So let's sum up. In conclusion, Montevideo left us with mixed impressions. We loved the architectural diversity in the city center, but we found the Rambla near the Ciudad Vieja a bit lacking. The early closing hours of the restaurants surprised us. We still managed to eat something. The people were friendly, although not as welcoming as in Buenos Aires. And while the city can be expensive, the experience was okay. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more exciting content. See you in the next video. Goodbye.